Why do your thoughts create, and why are you the powerful creator of your reality and can have, be and do whatever you want? Hello my lovelies, Sophia here and welcome to my new channel, Your Thoughts Create. First, a big thank you to all of my subscribers who have joined this channel from my other channel and will be following me on here as well as my other channel. Thank you for coming across, and I hope that I can help you change your lives. So I thought in my first video, as I've called my channel Your Thoughts Create, I would talk about why your thoughts create. In my videos to come on this channel, what I'm intending on doing is going through sort of the basics of the law of attraction and the law of assumption, and helping you understand that you really can have, be and do whatever you want in your life, and to give you some various techniques and examples, some success stories. I have, for those of you who don't know me from my other channel, I have put a playlist of some success stories for you to listen to in the meantime till I get some on this channel, and to give you some exercises to do as well. So you can have your perfect partner, relationship, marriage, whether it's with somebody new or with an ex. You can have your perfect home, your perfect job, car, holidays, money, whatever you want and desire. If you desire it, it is yours until you don't desire it any longer. As a lot of you know from my previous channel, I am a personal mentor. I have another mentor as well who helps me on my channels, and we help people to get mainly people back into their lives. That is the main mentoring we do. We do have people who are interested in careers and getting their dream home, having the dream lifestyle they want. But mainly it is people who want to get an ex back into their life. So if you are interested in personal mentoring and want help to get somebody back in your life, then please look in the description box below to help you. Okay, all the details are on the link in the description box below, my lovelies. So before I get into this video, please press the like button, subscribe and press the bell icon so that you don't miss another future video. On my other channel, I used to talk a lot about being a negative Nancy, a positive Pam, and creating your movie. So if you're new here, you're going to think, what on earth is she on about when I do say things, okay, about negative Nancy, positive Pam, and creating your movie. But it will become clear as we go through. So why do your thoughts create? So let's look at us as humans. Okay, we're not just physical matter. We're not just skin, bones, okay? We are energy. Everything has energy. It emits a vibrational energetic frequency, and quantum physics proves this. But as humans, we have thoughts and feelings. So based on the thoughts and feelings that we have, we emit a vibrational energy out to others and onto things around us, just like a TV or a radio transmitter tower. So if we're feeling low or thinking negative thoughts, then that is the energy we are emitting from us. So you will have days where you wake up and you are feeling in a bad mood or a little bit grumpy, and your day just seems to go from bad to worse. Okay, everything irritates you, you're argumentative, you just woe-betide me, okay? You're having a bad day and it just seems to get worse, okay? I've just noticed that flower above my head. It's on the bush there, so it's not sticking out my head. Perhaps I'll come down a little bit more or move my chair. So if we wake up in a good mood, then the day just goes tickety-boo. We are happy, everything seems to go smoothly, run smoothly. you're happy, you're jolly, people around you react to you, okay? So it's all about the energy you're giving off. But that energy, whether positive or negative, comes back to you like a boomerang. So if you are operating in a low vibrational energy of anger, frustration, grief, sorrow, just heartache, okay, all the low vibrational negative Nancy energies, then the more you keep putting that out with your thoughts, and we'll go into that in a minute, and your feelings, remember, transmits the energy that you're giving out. So if you are thinking in a higher level of vibrational energy, you know, thoughts of love, gratitude, peace, joy, and enlightenment, then that's what you're going to get. So whatever frequency you're pushing out is what you're going to keep getting back. So let's look at our thoughts, our mind. We've got our conscious, analytical, logical mind, our mind that is aware of things we're doing consciously, our short-term memory, if you like. If you are reading a book or working or doing something that needs your concentration and focus, that is your logical mind, analytical mind, conscious mind. This mind is also the gatekeeper to the subconscious mind and the fight or flight mode that we can go into, our rational mind, if you like. So our subconscious mind is obviously the mind that we're not consciously aware of. And it is a more a feeling, images mind. So if I said to you now, don't think about a blue car, you can't help but picture a blue car the minute I say it. It also, it tunes in with our senses as well. So we can see things, we can hear things, we can like songs or music, or we can smell certain fragrances that will take us back to somewhere in our past in a split second. We also have our wonderful imagination, where we can have, be and do whatever we want in our imagination. There are no limits. If we want to imagine we're flying, we can imagine we're flying. If we want to imagine we're in Paris, we can imagine we're in Paris. We can be anywhere and do anything and have anything. It doesn't cost anything. And everything you see around you that is man-made was first created in someone's mind with a thought that they had, that then became a vision in their imagination. And then because they persisted in it, it became a reality. So aeroplanes, cars, your house, your clothes, your phone, your computer, everything you see around you, but also things, songs, music, architecture, art, movies, they too were created in someone's mind and in their imagination. So you're going through your day and you are partly conscious of things you're doing, things that need your attention and focus and concentration. And then you have other parts of the days where perhaps you're doing a mundane task like doing the washing up, riding a bike, driving your car. Although you should be concentrating on what you do, your body knows, your memory, muscles, your muscle memory and your brain goes into autopilot because it knows how to do these things. You think when you were learning to ride a bike, you were concentrating and you had all these fears that you were going to fall off, so your mum and dad put stabilizers on so that it made you feel better, okay, and you rode around on them until your stabilizers came off. So that's a bit what your mind is like. When you're doing mundane tasks, your mind goes into autopilot and starts thinking of all these weird and wonderful things, okay? Things that you're worrying about, things that you're doubting, things that you are having conversations with people in your head about, just talking to yourself about, your mind is constantly going all day long. You can't switch it off until you go to sleep, but then you can dream and your subconscious mind is there. So it is these autopilot, idle thoughts that create your reality. It is your dominant thoughts that you're telling yourself over and over again in a cycle. And it becomes familiar, it becomes comfortable, it becomes the norm, like those stabilizers on your bicycle. But when you realize that you've always been manifesting, we cannot not manifest because our thoughts are always creating. But when we become consciously aware that we can manifest whatever we want in our lives, we start to make it hard. Mainly because we become impatient. Also, we let our doubts and fears and insecurities creep in. And we let our logical mind take over, our gatekeeper mind. So if you are wanting your dream job or a certain amount of money or your ex back or a new lover, although you desire it, you can't help go back onto the bike that's got stabilizers on, because it's your security blanket, if you like. It's your little security. Yes, but I'm used to telling myself all this negative stuff, and it's hard to believe in the new things that I can have. But it's like any new habit. You've got to give it time. What do they say? 30 days to make a new habit, a long, long time to break a habit. So being persistent is the key. What you focus on grows. What you persist in becomes a hardened fact in your reality. So if I was constantly telling myself, I've never got any money, I'm always broke, I haven't got enough money to pay the bills, I haven't got enough money to pay the rent, I can't afford any food shopping, then that's what you're going to keep getting back from the universe. Oh, there's Sophia. She hasn't got any money, remember. She's always telling herself she hasn't got any money, so sorry, you haven't got any money. If you're constantly thinking, my person doesn't love me, they're going to go off with someone else, how could they possibly love me, I'm so ugly, how could they, what do they see in me, why aren't they ringing me, then you're going to see all that as well. So you need to watch your thoughts. You'll probably hear on other channels as well, people talking about a strict mental diet, which is like an eating diet. If you wanted to lose weight, you would probably be counting calories, watching what you ate, so that instead of eating crisps, biscuits, chocolate, McDonald's, KFC, pizzas, okay, you would be eating healthier foods and watching what you ate, fruit and veg and chicken springs to mind, and fish. But you would be eating healthily because you knew that if you wanted to change your body shape and lose weight, then you've got to eat healthily, watch what you eat, and exercise. So to create the things you want in your life, you've got to sort of exercise your mind and watch your thoughts. So instead of watching what you're eating, you're watching what you're thinking. And instead of exercising physically, you're exercising your mind. So you're retraining your mind, you're reprogramming your mind to what you do want to be seeing and not what you don't want to be seeing. So remember, what you focus on grows. So if you keep telling yourself negative things, then they're going to continue to grow and stay in your reality. If you start telling yourself positive things, then that's going to grow and you will start to see that in your reality. Basically, everything that you see in your reality is based on what you are believing in, what you're telling yourself, what other people have told you, and what you're assuming to be true. And I will be doing another video on everyone is you pushed out. But everybody at the moment is showing up in your reality based on the role you're giving them in your movie, the assumption that you have of them. So if I thought my husband was lazy, disrespectful, argumentative, then that's how he's going to keep showing up in my movie. But if I change my thoughts to, you know what, he's really helpful, he loves me, he's so respectful of me, you know, he adores me, he spoils me, then he will change into that person because I've created him as a new role in my movie. So be aware of what story you're telling yourself, what your dominant thoughts are. And you can test yourself. You can say, okay, I'm going to think about money. Oh no, I've never got any money. Or yes, I've got lots of money, it's fine, I've got lots of money. Money is not an issue. If you look at your job and you think, oh no, I hate my job. Or, yeah, I love my job. If you look at relationships, oh no, my relationships are disastrous. I never have a decent relationship. You know, it always goes tits up for some reason or another. Then you have to look at why. Everything in your life, there is a dominant thought that you have about that, something you are assuming to be true, that you keep telling yourself over and over so it feels comfortable. That's the norm, negative or positive. So let's go into some techniques to show how your thoughts create. So the first thing to do is to watch your thoughts. Be aware. If you are wanting an ex back in your life and you find yourself constantly saying, but they don't ring me, they don't love me, they went off with somebody else, we had such a bad argument, okay, all the negative stuff you're telling yourself and assuming, then stop and say to yourself, hang on a minute, do I want that manifesting in my reality? Do I want to keep manifesting the fact that he's not telephoning me or ringing me or messaging me or visiting me, seeing me, telling me how much he loves me or her? Okay, ask yourself, do I want that in my new movie or not? Or would I prefer my thoughts to be telling me, of course my person loves me, they adore me, they love me, they respect me, they admire me, desire me, want me, they're obsessed with me, they're begging to see me, they want me in their lives, they want me right now, I'm all they think about. Okay, telling yourself positive things about how you want your life to be with that person. If you were in that relationship with your person, you wouldn't be thinking, oh, they're not ringing me, they don't love me. You would be thinking, they love me. So you can go back to anything, your lack of money, you know, I never have any money. No, I don't want to keep having no money. I'm wealthy, abundant, financially secure. I'm always provided for at all times. Money constantly flows to me and in my bank account. I'm a powerful money magnet. Okay, there's lots of things you can say. So you're stopping your negative thoughts. So you've got your negative thought and you're replacing it with a positive thought. Okay, you've got to be in the reality of what you want to be living in, what lifestyle you want, what relationship you want, what job you want, what money you want. And of course, I will go into these in further videos, but it's such a varied topic. So watch your thoughts. Be mindful of the thoughts you're telling yourself, and you will see where your negative talk is and where your positive talk is. So for step 2, look at other people. Listen to what they're saying, how they talk about things and how they talk about themselves, and notice the life they have. So if they're a very negative person, always putting people down, putting themselves down, always thinking that they're unlucky, or always sort of going around complaining about things, then look at their lives, because it's probably a very negative Nancy movie that they're living in. And then look at people who are very positive around you, who always think positively, who are always looking at the pint glass half full instead of half empty, the positive Pams in your life. Look at how they talk about people themselves and how they are enthusiastic, optimistic, and see how their life is different. Oh, you probably see them as a lucky person. Oh, they're always lucky. Why do they have all the luck? Because of the story they're telling themselves, how their mind is thinking. For technique number 3, write down 3 or 5 things every day. Whether it's a note on your phone or you get a little journal, date it at the top of each new time that you do it, and write down 3, or if you can think of more things, that's brilliant, things that you would like to see in your reality. For me, lately, I jotted down for fun that I went on a walk that I haven't been on for a long time, because it's continuously raining. Okay, it's just been rubbish weather in the UK last week and the week before. So I hadn't been on this particular walk that I was going on every day, and I just wrote down, you know what, I intend, or I prefer, or I am going on my walk. Okay, I think I wrote I intend to go on the walk I haven't been on for a while. And then within 3 days it was a glorious sunshiny day and I went for that lovely walk. The house down the road has been up for sale for months and months and months, and every time I look at it I'm thinking, oh, that house hasn't sold yet, oh, that house is still up for sale. And I thought, last week I thought, why don't you change it? Oh, that house is sold now, that's nice. Blow me down, yesterday the sold sign went up. When it's taken months for that house to sell, it's now sold. So you can write down things like, you see a particular coin on the floor, you see a rainbow, you see one of your work colleagues turn up to work wearing something in a particular colour that they don't normally wear, a different hairstyle, or you had a free cup of coffee, or a friend said a particular sentence to you that you have written down. Okay, try it with lots of things. Or I always see blue BMWs, I always see white minis or something, you know, whatever it is, just test it on little things to see how your thoughts create. So you are writing your script, if you like, to your new movie, but you're testing it out on little things. So you're things that you're not attached to, little things that it doesn't matter whether you see them or not. Okay, the thing about the law of attraction and the law of assumption is that you decide what you want and why you want it, and the universe brings it to you in the how it happens and when it happens. So when I'm manifesting and creating things in my life, I know what I want, but I don't focus on, well, how's this going to happen and when's this going to happen, because that's me trying to control it. And of course that will be another video as well. So just remember that your thoughts create. So whether you're thinking a load of negative stuff, that's what you're creating and will continue seeing. If you are thinking a load of positive stuff, then that's what you will see. And you know, you want the positive things in your life, the things you do want to be happening in your movie and in your reality, and not the negative stuff that is making you unhappy. So like I say, it is your choice to be a negative Nancy or a positive Pam. So start creating the movie you do want to be seeing, and not the old movie that you don't want to be seeing, my lovelies. I will leave it with you today. Love and light.